Hi, this is Verlo Gumintad, and in this video we'll talk about structures of directory in operating system. A directory is a container that is used to contain folders and files. It organizes files and folders into a hierarchical manner. The following are the several logical structures of a directory. Single-level directory. A single-level directory is the simplest directory structure. All files are contained in the same directory, which make it easy to support and understand. This structure has a significant limitation. However, when the number of files increases or when the system has more than one user, since all the files are in the same directory, they must have the unique name. If two users call their dataset test, then the unique name rule violated. Since it is a single directory, so its implementation is very easy. If the files are smaller in size, searching will become faster. The operation like file creation, searching, deletion, updating are very easy in such a directory structure. However, there may be chances of name collision because two files cannot have the same name. And searching will become time-taking if the directory is large. Two-level directory. As we have seen, a single-level directory often leads to confusion of file names among different users. The solution to this problem is to create a separate directory for each user. In the two-level directory structure, each user has their own user files directory. The user file directories has similar structures, but each lists only the files of a single user. System's master file directory is searched whenever a new user ID is logged in. The master file directory is indexed by username or account number, and each entry points to the user file directories for that user. The advantages of two-level directory are the following. We can give full path, like the username and the directory name. Different users can have same directory as well as file name, and searching a file becomes more easy due to path name and user grouping. However, a user is not allowed to share files with other users and still not very scalable. Two files at the same time cannot be grouped together in the same user. Tree-structured directory. Once we have seen a two-level directory as a tree of height 2, the natural generalization is to extend the directory structure to a tree of arbitrary height. This generalization allows the user to create their own subdirectories and to organize their files accordingly. A tree structure is the most common directory structure. The tree has a root directory, and every file in the system have a unique path. A tree structure is very generalized since full path names can be given. Very scalable because the probability of name collision is less. And searching becomes very easy. We can use both absolute path as well as relative. However, every file does not fit into the hierarchical model. Files may be saved into multiple directories, and we cannot share files. It is inefficient because accessing a file may go under multiple directories. A cyclic graph directory. An acyclic graph is a graph with no cycle and allows to share subdirectories and files. The same file or subdirectories may be in two different directories. It is a natural generalization of the tree structure directory. It is used in this situation like when two programmers are working on a joint project and they need to access files. The associated files are stored in a subdirectory, separating them from other projects and files of other programmers. Since they are working on a joint project, so they want the subdirectories to be into their own directories. The common subdirectories should be shared, so here we use acyclic directories. It is the point to note that shared files is not the same as copy file. If any programmer makes some changes in the subdirectory, it will reflect in both subdirectories. In this structure, we can share files. Searching is easy due to different paths. However, we share the files via linking. In case of deleting, it may create a problem. If the link is soft link, then after deleting, the file will left with a dangling pointer. In case of hard link, to delete a file, we have to delete all the reference associated with it. General Graph Directory Structure. In General Graph Directory Structure, cycles are allowed within a directory structure where multiple directories can be derived from more than one parent directory. The main problem with this kind of directory structure is to calculate total size of space that has been taken by the files and directories. In this structure, it allows cycles. It is more flexible than other directory structures. However, it is more costly than others, and it needs garbage collection. Once again, this is Looking Into. Thank you for watching.